Yo, 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 yo. How's it going, everybody? Episode 96 of the Erick and Brad Show. Episode 96, erickandbrad@gmail.com, erickandbrad@gmail.com, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts. It's 2023. Oh my God. We made it. How's it going, man? My name is Brad. This is Erick.
I'm doing fantastic. How's Brad doing?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic as well, baby. I'm feeling fucking locked the fuck in. I am feeling so good about life. I'm feeling more engaged and locked in than possibly ever my entire life. I'm fucking geared up and ready to go. I'm feeling like Ali. I'm feeling like Tom Brady. There's literally nothing that can stop me right now. I'm feeling very good.
Uh-oh. What's
I'm
going
feeling
on? What happened to Brad?
What's wrong?
Who stole Brad? What's wrong?
Oh, I'm feeling locked the fuck in, baby. All you people out there, all of my Facebook friends that are like entering 2023 with the same dysfunctional problems and I don't give a shit, is like, y'all can fuck off and get the fuck away from me because you can keep that shit far away from me. I'm feeling fucking fantastic. I'm ready to go. There's nothing I cannot accomplish. And I fucking challenge that. I'm feeling great. We haven't done a show for a while. I've lived a lifetime in the past month or two. I'm ready to go. And we can get into it a little bit if you want.
Yeah, I want to know why you're so excited.
Oh, I'm fucking locked. I'm living like Tate up here. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking living like Tate. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
And your Bugatti.
Yeah, what color is your Bugatti? So let me take it back. February of last year, and we'll pull the curtain back here. February of last year, had blood work done at the doctor's, and they told me I was pre-diabetic. I fell under the category of pre-diabetic. So went through the summer and all that, and then they wanted me back in November, which was like a week before Thanksgiving. And they did blood work again, and then they told me, you are now officially diabetic, type 2 diabetes.
Nice, dog. Oh,
and
I get why you're excited now.
And it was a pretty sad day. I'm like, well, there's no one to blame but yourself, you fat fucking piece of shit. And so they were like, we're putting you on diabetes medication. And I was like, okay. And they're like, we want you back in 3 months. And I was like, great. I'll take the diabetes meds and I'll come back in 3 months and see where we're at. So then the first day I took them was a work day, and I took the diabetes meds, and I have never felt fucking sicker in my life. I was puking at work multiple times, and I fell asleep like 3 times. Passed the fuck out. And right after I puked the second time, I think, I told myself, I'm not taking these meds. I am going against the doctor's orders, and I'm not taking them anymore. I took them for 1 day. There's a full pill bottle on my fucking kitchen table, and I'm not taking them anymore. I'm going to do this on my own. I can reverse it, and nobody is going to fucking stop me. So then it was fucking go time. So then it was like, then I just regimented myself. I bought an exercise bike. I'm doing 16-hour fasts a day, so I just eat from noon to 8. And we're only eating meat, veggies, eggs, seafood. I think that's it. And no sugar, no carbs. So I've been on no sugar, no carbs since a week before Thanksgiving. And then 40 minutes a day on the exercise bike. And I drink apple cider vinegar every morning in my water. And the 16-hour fasts. And I'm down 30 pounds since a week before Thanksgiving. So I went from 213 to 183. And now I'm currently at 183. And it's fucking on like Donkey Kong. So a month from now...
You're saying that, you do look skinnier.
A month from now, I look great. I feel great. And a month from now, they want me back, and they're going to do blood work again. And then the game plan after that will adapt to whatever those results were. But for now, it's just about staying locked in, and I feel fucking locked the fuck in. And yeah, and guess what? It's easy as fuck. It's not hard to lose weight. You don't eat sugar or carbs. It's really easy. So anybody, and I'll stand by this, that bitches about it, you're fucking lazy. And I was all obsessed with. I was getting in this mindset of some things that Andrew Tate was saying, where he was saying like, and I was just dwelling on these couple things where it's like men are born with no value. Period. Blanket statement. As a man, you are born with no value. You then have to create the value. Women are born with value, just like right out of the gate. Men, no value. All the men that died on the Titanic, they didn't want to be there, and we're not allowed to have feelings. Men are not allowed to have feelings. Fuck your feelings. You don't get to complain about the weather or be scared of tornadoes. Fuck all that craziness, because you have a duty as a man. We have duty. You had a duty to die on that Titanic. Do you think if they listened to their feelings, they would have stayed on the boat? No, they would have gotten fucking lifeboats. So we're not allowed to have feelings. We have duty as men. And then I was thinking about one of the 7 deadly sins in Catholic religion. One of the 7 deadly sins is called sloth. And it's kind of an interestingly weird, hard to explain sin, but all it really means is just laziness. And it really just means laziness about your spiritual journey with God. When you are lazy with that, you're now guilty of sloth, the sin. But it can be applied to just basically bettering yourself. And I was guilty of sloth. I was a sinner because I was not actively bettering myself as a man. And that's not a sin that I want to keep breaking. So now I'm no longer fucking guilty of that. So then I look at everybody else, and they're mad guilty of it. I'm sorry, but the Walmart wheelchair woman, she's fucking guilty of it too. Of just being lazy and not bettering yourself. And I was just thinking about those things, and it's been on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, you're fucking riled up, dog. And now that you're saying
I'm on my
it,
second cup of coffee.
I haven't noticed it, but you do look skinnier. You look way fucking tighter.
I'm about to get a lot skinnier. Someone told me
you're
that
in my
I
weight
should
class. That's crazy.
Well, someone told me that I should stop at 185, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep going. And then if I don't feel good,
you're probably damn near around where your weight should sit.
Probably. But if I start feeling worse or anything like that, or I want to, I can come back up and keep it there.
But you don't think, it's not like you're just going to keep dropping.
Right, so where does it stop?
Probably about where you're at right now.
I can go lower. It's mad easy. So I haven't had bread since a week before Thanksgiving or sugar or anything like that.
I haven't had a carb since 2002, okay?
Yeah, or pasta or anything. And it sucks. At first it was really depressing. It felt like, everyone in the world can eat whatever they want to eat. Everyone in the world has 100% access in the grocery store to take whatever they want, except for me. I'm being punished. I'm the one that can't eat what he wants to eat. Everybody else can. Everybody else can just sit around and gorge themselves to death and be guilty of gluttony and sloth. And Brad just is being punished, and it's just unfair. And that's all what it felt like the first couple weeks. Now, I feel like they're just like punishing themselves. And I don't want anything up near it. And I had 2 beers yesterday, I will admit. Or the day before. It was the day before. But that was the first time I had a drink since October 16th.
So, and I'm assuming you want to make it very clear that this has nothing to do with a New Year's resolution. This is just bettering yourself, Brad.
Correct. I do have New Year's resolutions, though, of course. But, no, that has nothing to do with New Year's resolution. But I was so fired up for the start of the new year. I'm like, this could be the best year yet. Everything is just a blessing. 2022 was full of blessings, and 2023 is going to be as well, because we're going to get rewarded for all this hard work that we've put in our entire lives. Rewards are coming.
That's awesome, buddy. Did you get a Peloton?
Awesome. No, I just bought a shitty, cheap Walmart exercise bike, but it still shows me calories and time. And yeah, and then we'll start doing push-ups too. I think I could start at 50 a day, and maybe one day get to 100 a day.
Hell yeah, I'm loving it, dog.
Just like Tate. Yeah, and that whole thing about men have no value. I think it's extremely inspiring. I mean, I think if you told someone that and they got all pissed off or depressed, they have the wrong mindset. I think it's ridiculously inspiring. That's the shit I like to hear. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And so you're guilty of disappointing God, because what Tate also said to that kid, he's like, your girlfriend left you because you're disappointing God. That's why she left you, and God's punishing you for that. That's why you've been sick for a month. You need to get right with God. And when I say God, all I mean is the universe. I'm talking about the universe.
no,
Think of it that way.
I think I keep telling people I have cancer. God is punishing me. I will have cancer. I'm gonna die of cancer. I keep telling. I guarantee it. If there was, yeah,
Well, you need to fucking get on the right track, bro.
it's probably my sloth tendencies, Doug.
Yeah.
I'm pissing God off.
Hang on, let me see if there's anything else.
Hey, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it an argument, but a really interesting conversation about someone pointing something out to me that I was wrong about. And you
No
know
way.
me, like my ego, my competitive side is so fucking extreme. If someone starts an argument, like I will go balls out. Like, and if you want to bring money into it, it's like I'll go drain my bank account with how much money I will bet you that you're wrong and I'm right. Like that's how I am. But I used a word the other day and he stopped me and he's like, I don't think you know what that word means. And I'm like, yeah, like it was from a friend. I didn't take it like it didn't. It was insulting, but I didn't like get butthurt. I got butthurt that you're wrong and I'm right. So here's the word, and tell me what you think this word means. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Detrimental.
Okay.
What does detrimental mean?
Like harming. A negative decline, causing a negative decline.
So, okay,
Like you'd say porn is detrimental to society.
Yes. Okay. So you understand that word, and
Yeah.
so we talked about it, and he says, when he explains it to me, he's like, "You're wrong," and I was like, "No, you're wrong. I will bet you money on what it means." And then we talked for a little bit, and I'm like, "Dude, I think you're gonna be surprised that a lot of people think of the word like I do," and he's like, "No, they don't." So then we started asking people. And today, everyone else has agreed with me, and you're the only person that's gotten it right. And
Yeah.
but I don't think I'll ever be able to correct the usage in my brain because I've spent my entire life thinking that word means like it's dire, like it's detrimental that you have to do this, like a more like a timeline type thing, like it's detrimental that we make the timeline. It's detrimental to the company, like still a negative. Like the word sounds negative,
But
but
you're still using it wrong.
I'm using it wrong. But the problem is I don't think I'll be able to switch it. It's so burned into my head. Like, you know what I mean? Now, when you speak, the vocabulary isn't thought about. You know what I mean? Like, it just comes. Like, it comes out of the mouthpiece. And so when I use detrimental,
I guess.
I'd have to stop and think about the usage. It wouldn't just come out of my mouth. And so Cheyenne agreed. That's exactly what Cheyenne thought the word meant. And then I had Rob over last night. It's exactly what he thought the word meant. Like dire.
That it's dire.
Yeah, like it's a time thing. And I swear to God, I'm gonna keep asking people, but I would bet you. I bet it's 50-50. I don't know what it is about that word. And I was trying to explain because he starts breaking down like the Greek root word of it, and he's breaking down like the first half of the word, like detch or whatever, DT or whatever. And to me, it's like the part I think that throws me off is the end of the word, the mental part, because like instrumental, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. All those words have this like, I don't know, like time, like I don't know. It's just really weird to me. It really fucked my whole, like, it was like to me, it was like a Berenstein Bears type thing going on. Like, I'm like, what fucking world are we living in? That's not what that word means. And then I look it up and it's just, I'm staring at fucking Wikipedia. Just, I can't believe my eyes. Like, I can't believe I'm wrong about that word. It made me feel
you should be able to adapt your vocabulary.
But when you've said something so many times, it's so burned. Like, it's so burnt. It's not like I don't know the word. It's not like a brand new word that I don't know at all, and it's a fresh slate. And it's like, oh, then I have to repeat the word and like burn it in there. Detrimental is burned into my head. I've used that word.
I understand.
10,000 times in my life, and I've used it wrong every fucking time, and no one's ever corrected me. I don't get it.
Detrimental and instrumental makes sense because you'd say like, we need this guy on our crew. He's instrumental to our success. Or we got to get this guy off our crew. He's detrimental to our success. One, you need the guy in order to succeed. One, you got to get him out or you're not gonna succeed. Like you're instrumental.
Yeah.
And you should be. And I took the other F word out of my vocabulary and the N word. And I feel like you give me a word and say, take this out of your vocabulary. Done.
It's not. No.
Yeah. It's about thinking.
You didn't take it out of your vocabulary. You just said
it stopped coming out of my mouth.
That's not. It's not out. It's just you're not saying. You're not saying a word. It's not out of your vocabulary. You're just not saying a word. But when you just said the N word, your brain thought of the other word. Like it fluttered by. Like.
Yeah. Okay. So your old definition of detrimental can flutter by.
Yeah, but I would have to stop that butterfly and think about it before it came out of my mouth. It wouldn't naturally just.
You're like talking to a group of people at work, and you're like, "We have to finish this, or it's gonna be," and you just stop and freeze, and everybody's staring at you, and you're just staring, and it's just a complete fucking stop.
It's gonna fuck up our timeline.
Yeah. You're such a old man. Well, a couple other things.
Please, real quick before we move on from that, I would really like to know what you guys think about everything I just said, because I would really, I really think it's gonna be 50%, if not more, of the population is using that word wrong. I don't know what it like. I don't. What in my test case already, more people think it's my way than the right way, and it just blows my mind. So please write in, text me something. I really want to know what you guys think of that word. Does it mean dire or does it mean like cause harm to?
You know me, it's hard to fucking get something past me, so I nailed it.
Especially
I'm locked
cheese.
in.
Yeah.
Just a couple other things about diet and whatever. So I suffer from migraines. Like I'd say once every 2 months, I get a migraine that like is day ending, ends the day whenever it comes. It ends the day, and I would always get nervous. Like if I have a trip planned, like a football game, or I have like a job interview or something, and I start thinking, what if it comes that day? Like it's literally going to be a day ender, and then I'd also get headaches like 2 to 3 times a week, like a small little headache that I'd wake up with and be like, I slept wrong and have to take some Excedrin, and it's just like a little headache or something. Since I stopped carbs and sugar, not a single headache, not even a small thought of a headache. It's amazing.
You know, I just started hearing about this diet, and I'm already sick of hearing about this diet.
I'm telling you. I'm just saying. I've eliminated headaches from my life. And then I also quit porn about 10 days ago. So I'm off porn for 2023.
That one, I have way more faith that you'll cut carbs and sugar out. Way more fucking faith.
No.
But stopping touching your wiener, that is not happening, dog.
I didn't say that. I said I stopped looking at porn.
Okay.
I'm still jerking off sometimes, but um,
That was so uncomfortable for you to say. I could.
but yeah, my TikTok feed is completely different from what it was. There's no more 20-year-olds jumping up and down in bathing suits. My TikTok feed is all just like fucking let's go inspirational shit. It's completely different.
Yeah, I don't
great.
like motivational Brad. I'll tell you that much right now.
I don't give a shit.
Go get a fucking cheeseburger after this. God damn it.
No. Well, I could eat one with no bun.
Oh.
And in December, I put another $1,200 into crypto, and I bought a kilo of silver. I got
What is Bitcoin down?
Like 17K. It's down to like 17K. But
What
guess
was
what?
the max? What was the max it hit? 60?
Like 65. But guess what? This is where millionaires are made right now. This is where they're made.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's a government conspiracy to switch all your assets over to digital currency so that they can track everybody all the time. And
I'm not switching my assets over to a digital currency. And when Bitcoin gets to 65, then Erick comes on the show and starts talking about it, and everybody's talking about it. But when it's down to 17K, nobody's talking about it. And this is where the fucking men are separated from the boys. And you lock in for fucking 2-3 years, and then we'll be balling out like Tate in Romania in fucking 3 years from now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And I didn't have. I own
we'll-
gold. I have gold, but I didn't have any silver. So I finally got into the silver game. I got a kilo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you do you. Everyone do. I don't. There's two things about it. I think as time goes on, it's going to get more and more regulated and like streamlined, and those hiccups won't be as prevalent as there. I think every year it's just going to keep on thinning that line down to zero. To a constant.
Okay.
And anything that takes away from paper currency is evil to me. And I think that if there's an Illuminati, that's what they're trying to do. And the Illuminati is literally just the IRS. Like, that's what they are. It's the IRS is sitting around, and they want to know every transaction. And it's so evil to me. And they've created the perfect currency that's on a blockchain. Wherever that Bitcoin's been, it knows every fucking hand it's touched. And it's going to be documented for the rest of time. And so you will never get away from any transaction ever made. There will be no black market. It will be non-existent because the IRS will get your money and they will know exactly what you're doing with it. I'm just trying to
10x my money. That's all I'm trying to do.
I get that, but do you not see the evilness inside that? I swear to God, it was fucking Bitcoin and all that shit was created by the IRS. Like, they love it. They've sold all the kids on it. All the kids are all hippity dippity about fucking blockchain and blah 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 blah, and it's just gonna take over everything, and that's what they want.
No.
Yes.
It may have gotten hijacked halfway through, but I'm not gonna ever agree with created by. I will die first.
Yeah, but you don't know who
maybe
created
hijacked.
it. You don't know who created it.
Satoshi.
Yeah, AKA Epstein. Duh.
Yeah, it's all Epstein. Fuck.
Yeah. Why don't you think we were able to see any of the transcripts from the Glasley or whatever the fuck that bitch's name was?
Gazelli? I don't know her name.
Yeah.
Jelaine?
Yeah, Jelaine Maxwell or whatever.
I also bought a framed picture of that picture at the end of The Shining of the ballroom pic.
Oh, nice, dog.
Christmas present to
You
myself.
sent that to me the other day, didn't you?
No.
I just saw that picture.
But I think it'd be make your house a little more creepy when you're walking down the hallway in the middle of the night. See a fucking Shining ballroom pic. I also went to see Avatar 2, of course.
And it was horrible.
My review was that it was as good as the first one. Now, you can take that however you want to take it. That was my opinion.
Yeah, I'm off the Avatar train. I heard
I'm on the train.
A bunch of people have been talking shit about that movie, and then I really, they changed my mind about that movie, and they're just like, it's not a good movie. And
Well,
then
here's the first problem: the giant red flag. It's 3 hours and 20 minutes long in the theater.
The second one.
Yeah. That's too long for a movie. I don't care really what movie you're talking about. I think the third Lord of the Rings is like 3 hours and 30, but it's like, it's still long as fuck for a movie.
Yeah.
That's a long fucking movie. But in my opinion, it's as good as the first one. So in my opinion, if you loved it, you'll love it. If you hated it, the first one, you might hate it. The person that I was
the problem
with,
is that movie, if you really look at what happened during Avatar, like the Avatar craze, is it was just a visual movie. And that's all we cared about. And now that's not impressive. Visual movies are not impressive anymore. It's not, because everyone has the capability to make a visually impressive movie. And so if your whole idea behind a movie is being visually impressive, it's like, dude, that's not that cool anymore. No one gives a shit. Like, no one cares about it. And the story by itself it's not a good story. It's like, we go to a planet, we get in a fight with the natives. There's no that's it. I don't.
Right.
So I'm off the Avatar train. And then I then looking at the way he released the second one, I think it's like it's a bullshit move. What's the guy's name? James Cameron or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it became obvious to me he was trying to hype the movie up, and you realize he's trying to hype the movie up because he knows the movie by itself isn't a standalone movie. Like, he was just doing every trick he could to get people into the audience. Like, oh, I'm going to film the next 5 movies and fucking, it's going to be amazing. And it's like, oh, you just got a bunch of fucking money. And do you think the third one's going to come out? I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. I think this one made $1 billion already.
Oh, did it?
Worldwide. Worldwide.
I thought it was failing.
No, it made a ton of money. I think in China or something, they just eat this shit up. And I'll say this, at the end, the last part of the movie, like the final scene, I had the thought popped into my head that this is like watching a video game, like a video game trailer, or like not a video game like of you playing, but like a video game that's like being filmed almost. I don't know, like you're watching the campaign of a game play out instead of actually playing it. I was like, this is like watching a video game. It's very strange.
Yeah.
It's like, like a video game could have, rivaled it, like story modes. I don't know. The person I was with to see this movie hated it from like literally the first second. And my opinion was that is as good as the first one. But I'm on the train. I'm on the Avatar train.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And then some preview, the previews before the movie, saw the preview for Indiana Jones 5. Brad's going to be fucking front row center for that shit. For that fucking hot mess.
Why can't...
Anyway.
What happened to Hollywood? Like, why is it impossible to make a good fucking movie anymore? Why
Are you aware of the Oppenheimer movie coming out next year? Have you seen anything for that?
No.
It looks amazing. I'm going to call it right now, best movie of 2023. It's fucking, it's already a classic. I am so excited.
Okay. You were so excited about Avatar, though. I remember you going off about Avatar like, like 20 episodes ago or something. You were fucking on one. You were so excited. You were fucking on one.
This Oppenheimer movie, Christopher Nolan, is going to be fucking perfect. I can't wait.
Yeah. But still, this, I don't know. Just Hollywood sucks, dog. This rehashing thing is so, it doesn't.
I know. Yeah. Indiana Jones 5. Yeah. And saw a preview for the Little Mermaid movie with real people. And I was like, who the fuck is watching this?
I will say, though, I'm one of the only people that'll defend the Crystal Skull. I like, the movie kind of sucked.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are one of the only people that will
okay. The movie sucked not because of what everyone else thinks it sucked for. Like, a lot of people bitched about the story, And to me, like the idea of the Crystal Skull, I thought was a really good idea for Indiana Jones. It fit perfect for what Indiana Jones is. What ruined it was the Shia LaBeouf or the fucking kid. Like that whole thing, like that fucking pissed me off. It was like, no, we just want to see Indiana Jones being a fucking badass. Like do that and then insert the story of the Crystal Skull. But then they had to do the kid thing and his ex-wife or whatever. It was just that made the movie terrible.
I kind of think they're all terrible. But
No, whoa. The Last Crusade is one of the best fucking movies of all time.
No, it's not.
Dude, get the fuck out of here. It's so good. It's such a great... I've seen that movie 100 times, and now I want to go watch that movie again. It's so good. You got fucking Junior, whatever the fuck his name is.
Sean Connery.
Sean fucking Connery, dog. It's so good. I can't believe you just said that. You're such a piece of shit. And, dude, 20... You're such... Fucking... And you were all about Avatar. So that's why I want to say you have no credibility in this... In what we're talking about right now. Is you had the bit... You did a 5-minute monologue about fucking Avatar like 20 episodes ago. And you were so
Really?
into it. Because you were talking about him filming all the avatars. You're like, I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing. It's the world's going to change.
I was in a cloud of carbs and sugar at the time. I don't know what I was talking about. Jesus. Yeah.
Can we?
Yeah.
I just want to say something. It's out of my wheelhouse, and I shouldn't have an opinion on it because I hate sports. And I could give two fucks less about sports. But this dude that just fucking passed out in the field or whatever, and then the sports center guy that got in a bunch of trouble for saying the game should go on. Skip Taylor. What's his name? Skip Taylor? Skip Bayless. And then they had that scene of the black guy coming on and getting all fucking pissed off at Skip Bayless. And, he's like, you won't even let me talk. You won't even let me talk. Like, dude, I'm not a sports guy, but that whole thing was the most infuriating thing I've ever seen. Like, it really irritated the shit out of me. Just to watch that was like, what kind of reality TV show bullshit is going on in the sports world right now? Like, the guy's job is to be a sportscaster. Like, his whole livelihood is to think and talk about sports. And...
Right. Well, those two are mad at each other for other stuff than this. This was just a different thing.
Well, okay, but still, I just thought the whole thing was so fucking stupid, and but just anybody being mad at this dude for saying or tweeting out that the game should, or we should think about the game. You can't. This is detrimental to. Sorry. Like getting mad that he was suggesting maybe you shouldn't stop the game because it could fuck up, the whole season or whatever. Yeah. And then everyone's like, but you're a piece of shit. I can't believe you'd be saying something at a time like this. I got all riled up yesterday listening to Adam Carolla, and he got all riled up on it, and then it made me all riled up on it. I do agree, like it's Adam Carolla had a great analogy. He's like, let's say a town had a dam break and killed all the fucking people in the town. And there's a guy that's an engineer, and he's a dam engineer. And the first thing out of his mouth would be like, okay, well, we need to start thinking about this dam. You know what I mean? And then people in the town would be like, you piece of shit, people just died. Can you, like, hold on a second? And it's like, well, his whole job is about dams. So I'm pretty glad that this dude, even right after tragedy, is like, well, we should probably fix this fucking dam. Like, the sportscaster, his whole job is based around football. And, someone got hurt on the field, but we still have a fucking NFL to take care of. You know what I mean? Like, there's a whole thing here, and we're just about to the playoffs, right? Are we in the playoffs?
Next week we will be.
Yeah, so it's like in a really bad time to be delaying games. When you have, 1 week until playoffs hit? Wouldn't that fuck up everything?
Yeah, but who cares? Sports are silly.
It is stupid. I just think people two things there. People burning him at the stake. That's a logical thing for him to be bringing up and talking about.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but maybe
and then another thing is this like mob mentality that we do with everything is insane. Who gives a fuck about this dude? 99.9% of people before a week ago didn't know who that person even was. They didn't know his name. They didn't know anything about him. And then in 1 hour,
90%. The guy's pretty damn well known.
What's his name?
Skip Bayless.
No. The football player.
Oh yeah. 99.9. I'll agree with that.
What's the football player's name?
Damar Hamlin.
Never heard of him.
I'd never.
And
heard of him,
in 1 week, I will have forgotten the name, and I will have never seen or heard him ever again in my life, and will have no idea.
Okay.
So, just the Twitter mob.
You would just step over a dead homeless guy.
Yeah, I would. But I mean, it was getting irritating, like on Facebook, seeing people like my prayers go out for. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like,
oh my God.
It's just
this
dumb.
is why you're sick. This is why you're sick, because you're disappointing God.
Yeah,
and you need to get on the right track with God. This is
fake,
like if
the fake prayers people have, and just their fake caring about anything is so stupid to me. Like some of the fucking Facebook posts I saw were just like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, oh, we're so sad right now. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, if you really are sad, you're a fucking idiot. And I don't think you're sad. I think you're a narcissist who's just posting shit to post shit. And just to show the world how much you care about. Yeah. And I don't believe it. I don't believe anybody. I don't believe anybody about any post ever. It's all narcissism. It's all narcissism. Everything. Yeah. Everything. Twitter is literally just narcissism. Just narcissism. Facebook, every post is just how good I am as a human being. And you all should look at my post because I am a good person. Yes, and I care about a football player that hurt himself. And we need to take a moment of silence right now. I just can't. I hate it.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would say that Skip Bayless is must be in his 60s at least.
The tweet wasn't even that bad. It really wasn't.
Why are you tweeting?
Because he's a fucking sportscaster. That's what Twitter is. That's what Twitter is for. It's not for me and you. It's not for me and you. It's for people that have blue check marks, dog. That's what Twitter is. It's a news program. Why wouldn't he be? I disagree with what you're saying right now.
I don't. You're a 60-year-old man. It's embarrassing. I say wait for your show and then deliver your thoughts on your show. That's what I say. It's like if a nuke went off at a football game and then you were like, well, we're going to finish the game?
No, it's not like that at all. It's like kind of someone, it's like someone, who's a peak athlete and gets the shit kicked out of him every single week. And around him constantly is horrible injuries, horrific injuries all the time, life-changing injuries every day. Yeah. And they get paid massive amounts of money to do this. And then someone gets hurt and everyone freaks the fuck out. It's like, are you surprised Ken Block dies in a snowmobiling accident? No, I'm not at all. You know what the probability that he is going to kill himself doing something like that is? Very fucking high. I'm not going to be sad about it. It is what it is. If a football player has a serious medical thing break out in the football field, am I going to be surprised? No, I'm not. These people are doing crazy shit, and crazy shit happens all the time. This is odd for the injuries, but it's still just a fucking injury. And is he dead? No, he's not dead. Is he dead? He's not dead. So how about the 40,000 people just in the stands here, and then the hundreds of millions of people that are following this sport? How about we don't let one dude in one injury fuck up all these brackets that I'm assuming are pretty hard to deal with? Like, now someone's job is really fucking stressful because they got to figure out how they're going to change all this shit around and make it fucking work. When it's like, or these people that make massive amounts of money and it's all scheduled out, how about we just keep doing it? And
so,
it's not like if the game continues that all the doctors in the world are just, we can't touch him. We can't fucking touch this guy. The game's on. How are we supposed to do surgery when there's a football game on the television? We can't help him. We can't fucking help him.
So if someone dies during a football game, you say keep playing?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that important. Not to me.
No, but it's not important. It's not.
Right.
But it's also, it's not like him dying on the field is that important. The only people that need to get butthurt about that is his family, or his good friends. But guess what? You're not his family, and you're not his good friend. You live in Wisconsin and have a cheese helmet on your fucking head. Like, you were an idiot, and you have no connection to this person at all. Zero.
Controversial.
Zero.
Controversial opinion. Yeah, I don't agree. I think you'd step over a homeless man whistling on your way to work.
I would, because I understand my narcissism and I accept it. And I disagree with everyone's hidden narcissism. It's infuriating. Stop acting like a good person. All of you. You're not good people. You're horrible people. All of you. Every single one of you, horrible. You're horrible, and you have weird, fucked up, that you have such ego problems, and you won't just admit you have the ego problem. I dare you, everyone, go back through your Facebook. Go back through every post. Just start going through your post. And then, and think about what you were doing. And just think about the post. And just be like, oh yeah, that was me. That was me trying to get my fucking likes and show the world how awesome I am. And every post
I'm way more toxic than that. I will post something to specifically, subtly say something to one person. And I do this a lot. That's how I do it. So I'm fucking full toxic mode. And anyway, what the fuck? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I lost $100 on that game. And you don't see me fucking yelling and screaming.
No, yeah, and I don't care about any of it. I mean, if football just halted and ceased to exist, cease to exist. Jesus Christ, I
don't agree with that. No,
I wouldn't care at all. But it just bothers me because all problems in the world start with the same kind of conversation we're having here, is that it isn't what we're actually talking about. It's the fact that everyone is a narcissist and they're so full of shit. Every problem we have, it traces back to this. Why did we have a 2-year lockdown and shut the fucking world down for nothing? Is because of narcissism. Is because people love, I'm a good person and I care. I care. And it's like, no, you don't. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah. Well, it's like you open your phone and 200,000 people just posted about this, and now you feel, now I have to post about it. And there's just no second thought about it. Now I have to say what I'm thinking. Thoughts and prayers. Because 200,000 other people did it. It's weird.
I hate everybody.
I keep witnessing these things on live television that I find out before everybody else does. It's fucking strange. Like the Will Smith slap and now this. And then it turns into the
you're like
story
one. There's literally like 20 people in the United States that are actually watching live television, and you happen to just be one of those people. Everyone else is
for the Oscars. Yes.
I'm waiting until the season comes out so I can just binge the whole fucking thing. Like that's 99% of everyone else, and there's 20 people alone. Like the dish
I don't
guy.
do that.
The dish guy is literally has to drive from North Dakota. And then has to drive like 4 states over before he runs into the next person that actually has dish hooked up at their house. And he's like, oh, I still have a job. And then he leaves Brad's house.
No, you're wrong. I don't have Dish. I don't have television. I never have had television in my life. I'm watching these things illegally. And it's just sports and the Oscars.
I think that's a good bit. I like that bit. There's potential there to be a funny joke.
Yeah, there is. You should write it down. I mean, I don't know. Have we just ran the subject into the ground? I made a list of everything I don't like about football.
Dude. You do whatever you want, dog. You're not going to convince me of anything.
I don't know. I think we might have just ran into the ground. I watched Ari Shaffir Jew.
Oh, yeah? I felt like we
good.
talked about that already, but...
Well, yeah, you told me to watch it, and I watched it.
I felt like we... Okay.
It was good. It wasn't the greatest special of all time, but it was good.
Okay. I don't have the energy to get riled up about it, so...
But I know that you are ready for this Chris Rock special coming out, and I think it's March.
I'm excited. I
hope he fucking dicks you down into the fucking dirt.
I never said anything bad about him, and I did not give him any undeserved credit.
You omitted. Write that word down with detrimental. You omitted him from your conversation. Disrespecting.
He's good, and hopefully this special is really, really well done. And
it's gonna be. It's already a classic. It's already fucking amazing.
It is a pretty cool idea to do it live. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, the first ever live Netflix event where you tune in live. I don't know. That's gonna be weird. I mean, I don't want to do that. I want to watch it when I'm ready to watch it. So I don't know. I'm not gonna set my clock to watch something on Netflix.
Well, I'm sure you'll be able to watch it afterwards.
Right.
I don't think it'll disappear. Yeah. I don't.
My NFL bullshit list. I'll just go
Okay.
through it. I already talked about how I hate them for the international push, and how everybody wants to sit at the cool table. You talk shit all your life, and now everybody wants football teams in their states. I'm mad at that. Another thing they do is I just hate they push all these storylines about players like wives and mothers. It's just ridiculous. Sometimes I watch games on mute because it's like, and the pass is caught by so-and-so. His wife just recently recovered from a long cancer. And it's like, what are we doing? What are we talking about? All these backstories about wives and mothers, any kind of storyline you can grab, fucking grab it and hold on to it. And, she grew up in the Baltimore area and she was a champion volleyball. And it's like, why are we talking about players' wives? Like, I don't care. They love doing that. Then, 5 years ago, all their commercials about domestic abuse, don't beat your wives. Hey, this is Tom Brady with the Patriots. Domestic abuse is bad. And every fucking commercial break, and it's like, you guys are such hypocrites because you'd give out huge suspensions for weed and gambling on games, but then domestic violence charges or the NFL factually suppressing videos of domestic violence, which is proven that they've done it. They don't care about it, but then they come out, oh, domestic violence is telling us not to beat our wives. It's your guys that are the fucking hypocrites. And then I just hate what drunk 15-year-old girl is doing the fucking scheduling of these games. I want to know that because you'd have the Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson gets traded to Denver, and then week 1 Seattle versus Denver, and it's like, do you guys know nothing about? It's like a radio show. In the beginning of the show, you say, we're going to announce the winner of the contest in a little bit. And you drag it out, and it's for fucking theater and entertainment purposes. But they're like, we just want to fucking get our nut like that. And we don't want to fucking, no foreplay. We're fucking going in hot. And it's like, you can't take this to week 8 or something just right out of the gate. And then you have a quarterback. Well, another guy, Deshaun Watson, who played for the Texans, then he got suspended for 11 games for sex assault charges. and gets moved to another team, and they suspend him for 11 games. Who gets suspended for 11 games? Nobody. That's a retarded number. But then his first week back, who does he play? His old team. It's like, do you know nothing about just like building hype for something? No,
well,
they
had 11 weeks.
Yeah, but let's get him back and then send it. It's like, why is it even scheduled? I don't know. It's just, and it's like they did it for they like made the schedule. They looked at the schedule and then they said, how long are we going to suspend this guy for like raping 30 fucking masseuses? Well, 11 games. It's like, well, 11 games. Oh, the game that he's supposed to play his old team. Okay, what drunk 15-year-old girl is up there fucking connecting red strings on maps on the wall to fucking schedule all this craziness?
So, dude, this argument is driving me insane because you're starting out by saying what drunk girl, blah blah blah. Like, does she know nothing about about suspense and how to do that, blah blah blah, and then your first example is, well, they could have dragged out the Denver-Seattle game to game 8 to make it interesting. And then your next argument is that there's a dude who plays for the Texans that got traded, gets an 11-game suspension, and then they make that game against the Texans his comeback game. It's like, that is literally what you're arguing for them to do is what they did in the second example, and then you're bitching about how like the grandeur of like their show, and it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Like,
they didn't
what is more grand, and what's a more like bam, like boom, and fireworks go off and shit. It's like, what are you looking for?
The way they did it, they didn't suspend him for 11 games.
If he got 12 games suspended, then your argument would be like, they missed an opportunity to play his old team. Like, what drunk bitch? Like, come on, use your fucking brain. Play the old team. It's going to be good numbers. Like, blah, blah. But then they do that, and you're like, well, fuck. What are you doing? It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's
because you think my complaint is that he got an 11-game suspension, and then they wrote down that he's going to play his old team after that. What they already had the schedule played out, and they looked at it and said,
yes,
and 11 games.
What's gonna sell more tickets? His comeback and playing his team. So bam, razzle dazzle, baby, razzle dazzle. That's what they just did there.
That's when somebody is on, accused of raping that many people. You don't then base the suspension off of what's going to sell the most tickets. Then
it doesn't belong in the same argument. It's two different arguments then. It has nothing to do with your first statement. It's driving me nuts. Like, if you're talking about they don't know anything about how TV should work and suspense and grandeur of like your show, and then you're arguing that, well, it's just crazy. It doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
Whatever. My other ones do. And then they love moving games to Saturday. Like, there's games on today. They move games to Saturday. They love Thursday Night Football, which is on Amazon Prime. Big Amazon contract. Nobody likes Thursday Night Football. There's no such thing as a good Thursday Night Football game. It doesn't exist. But we are now going to have Thursday Night Football for the rest of eternity because of that Amazon
You can only watch it on Amazon?
Yeah.
It's it. Nowhere else. No ABC, CBC.
On Thursday. No, nowhere else. But Thursday Night Football is dumb, and it sucks. And now every year, starting next year, they're going to have a Black Friday game, the day after Thanksgiving. So they're going to have Thanksgiving Day games, Black Friday game on Amazon because that Amazon money, and then Sunday, then Monday. And it's like, why don't we just have it every night of the week? Let's just give every country a team. North Korean Warriors, the fucking Vietnam team, the fucking Madagascar team. Let's just give every night of the week. We'll have games all the time. And the problem with football is that since its inception, it's gone like this. It's gone straight up. It's like Facebook. Maybe it plateaued a little bit. Maybe, I don't know when, but it's gone up and up and up and up and up, and you just can't get enough, and it's just going to keep going up forever. And fantasy football jacked it up even further, and it's never on a decline. Baseball's on the decline. Basketball, nobody watches. Facebook's just up and up and up like a fucking rocket ship. And then, And then what I hate, the one that I may hate the most, is that coaches, the dress code for coaches and dress code for assistant coaches, is that they have to wear clothes that can be purchased online at the team's gift shop. It's so fucking stupid. In basketball, in hockey, these coaches can wear suits and ties like gentlemen. In fucking football, you cannot wear a suit and a tie on the sideline as a coach. You have to wear the fucking team gear that can be purchased online. And it's like, do you guys seriously need more money? You can't let the coach wear a fucking suit like a gentleman, like old school coaches. You'd see them in their fucking hats with the brim all the way around and the suits and whatever. And in hockey, they do it. In basketball, they do it. But no, you have to wear the team fucking hoodie that can be bought online. And it's all just annoying. I think it's stupid. It's fucking communist, fascist, controlling. It's not American.
I didn't know that. That's new information.
It's stupid.
I don't really care. I mean, you guys pay, what, $10,000 to go see a fucking Super Bowl football ticket? So it's retarded all together. Everything's retarded. Like, it's all extremely
all
retarded.
silly.
So that rule, it's like, yeah, it makes total sense. That fits in with the whole fucking thing. Whole thing makes sense.
If I were to come in, let me come in. I'm gonna clean fucking house.
I do disagree. A coach should be dressed up. Like, that is just any excuse in human society. Any excuse that someone should be dressed up, then they should be dressed up. Like, if you're in any single person, if you're in any situation to where you should be dressed up, you should be dressed up.
I agree.
Like, especially men should wear suits. Like,
yeah.
I wish I could wear suits. I wish my life was different, because I'd Steve Harvey the shit out of life. I just
start wearing suits everywhere.
I want to. I love suits. I love getting dressed up. It's the funnest thing ever.
Oh yeah, I like it too. Fucking looking good.
I fucking hate football, Tug. I really do.
Yeah, I do too sometimes, you know?
Did we talk about Dune on the last one? I just want to say how much I love that movie. I watched Dune
welcome
for the
to
first
2021.
Time. It blew my mind. And I don't understand how it really didn't have. No one talked about it. Like, you never brought it up.
I did.
No, you did not.
Yes,
no,
I
you
did.
not.
Yes, I did.
You're a crazy person. No, you did not.
I promise you I did.
You never have brought up Dune.
Me and our listener
You've never
Chris
brought up Dune on the show. You never brought it up on the show. No, you have not. And anyways, I watched it, and it blew my fucking mind. And it's the best.
I love it.
Best sci-fi movie since, or like fiction movie since Lord of the Rings. In my opinion, the Lord of the Rings was when that was coming out, that was the last really exciting fiction movie. This
about the Dark Knight.
It's like the same time frame as Lord of the Rings, kind of.
Okay.
But just this story, but Dark Knight's different. That fiction's the wrong word. Like a fiction with a grand story, like a big grand story. And so it's like Lord of the Rings, just these big grand stories. And I'm so excited. And it really makes me want to go, because it's 14 books after Wikipedia and some of this information. Dune is a 14-book series. And I remember a kid in high school reading Dune, and he was super into it. And it's like one of those nerdy master books, you know what I mean? Like Lord of the Rings, but it didn't have it doesn't have the hype that Lord of the Rings has. But Jesus, I was sold. 20 minutes into the movie, I was so into it. I'm like, this is such a cool movie, such a cool concept of a movie. Awesome movie.
I think I actually took to halfway through the movie, and then I was locked in. It took me a while.
Everything was so well shot. The story is awesome. The character choices are awesome. I'm sad Momoa died.
That movie Arrival? Where she talks to aliens in the alien spaceship or whatever? No? Okay, same director. I really love that director.
Really well done. And I'm so excited. The next one, I think, comes out this year.
I think it's
I think
like
the
this
end of
time.
this year.
It's either that or this time next year or something. I don't know, but it's coming.
I'm so excited.
Any fucking movie where the main character is a guy and he keeps having these visions of a girl, I'm locked the fuck in. That is my fucking shit right there. You know what I'm saying? And then she appears and I'm like, oh my god.
I just thought I through the movie I was comparing it to Star Wars to like they did the same. It's so funny, like the same concept of people being able to manipulate other people with their voice, like make them do like Star Wars does the same thing to where you just, you can have the Force and just be like, you will open the door. And then he's like, oh, I will open the door. And then he opens the door for him. But it was so funny. It's like the same idea, same thing. But the way Dune portrayed that ability and power and the way Star Wars did it was just like, oh, you fucked up. Like Dune was so much cooler. It's just cooler. You like want, it's like it's almost like a super fucking hero like complex going on in there. It's so good. I'm so locked in. I'm so excited. I haven't been excited for a movie like that in a long time. And I was just jacked. And I watched it. I was like sick and wasn't feeling good and couldn't sleep. And I watched it at like 3:30 in the morning. Like just couldn't sleep. And so I'm like in this weird, like it was a cool time to watch the movie too. Cause I was like mentally like tripping the fuck out. Cause I'm like tired. And then I'm like, oh, this movie rocks. And then I fell asleep and had to do it again the next night, same verbatim. It took me 3 nights at 3:30 in the morning, just zoning out on the couch, like loving the movie. I was so...
It took you 3 days to watch it?
It did, because I couldn't watch it in the daytime. I can't watch movies in the daytime with little kids. You can't do it. You have to watch a movie appropriate for them, and yeah.
Okay, I understand. I watched it... when we went to Tampa for the football game and our flight was canceled for a day and we lost a day, I was stressed out because, like, Dune was coming out on the day that we were flying to Tampa. But then our flight got pushed a day. So then me and our listener, Chris, I'm like, I'm going to Dune. Let's go to Dune. So we went to Dune, and it was fucking great. And I loved the visions of the girl, like, through the whole film, and then she appears at the end, but she's like barely in it, but she's like still like a huge draw for the movie. But then in the next one, she's gonna be in it like a bunch. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And those fucking worms, dude, you should have seen it in the theater, because those worms or whatever, like standing on a sand dune in the middle of the night, and you just see it coming towards you, just boom, boom, boom. Oh my god, I'd be shitting myself. Those things are terrifying.
I definitely will want to watch the next one in the theaters. That'd be super cool.
It's like partially a monster. It's like partially a monster movie, like Jaws. Like it just keeps going to all of a sudden there's these giant fucking monsters everywhere.
The whole story is like it's better than like Game of Thrones story. It's whoever the fuck, I can't remember the dude's name that wrote all these books, but just it makes me want to get into the books. Like I want to start listening to the audio tape, because obviously it's a fucking rockin' story. It's just a cool fucking story. Just like Lord of the Rings was a great story, but it's like so played out. I know everything about all that story. This is like a brand new story that's well done. And I am locked in. I'm so invested in this story. Like it's such an interesting story. When they end the first one, it's like, oh man, the possibilities of where this story could go, and I have no idea where it's going to go, is just infinite. I'm so excited. Yeah. I'm glad no one spoiled it, because there's obviously a bunch of people that know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, and you could read the book.
It's setting up for like some huge war, right?
Well, yeah, that's what's interesting is everyone just, I don't want it. Well, at this point, you can ruin the movie, right? It's been out forever. I don't know. If you haven't seen the movie, go fucking watch the movie. It's really well done, and I'll stop. I won't give any storyline deals out. But, yeah, I'm very excited. Although Momoa dying was kind of sad. It was a good character for him. Like, it was a great character for him, and kind of sucks that he died. Oh, I just gave away part of the storyline.
I love that girl. I think she's a fantastic actor.
She is very hot. She's hot.
She's very skinny, which I'm not totally in love with, but she's a very good actress. And that kid is a very good actor, too. He was actually in Interstellar, but he's a good actor.
Yeah, it's great. I'm very excited.
And that director, I've seen a lot of that director's movies. He cannot go wrong. He's on fire. He made the movie Prisoners, which is a fucked up movie, and then Arrival, which you would like Arrival, and now he's doing Dune. Hopefully it's not 14 movies. So, who knows how that's going to go.
Arrival. Do you know what it's on?
Arrival. What?
Do you know what it's on?
No.
It's not hard to figure out, but hopefully it's on a streaming service. I'm sick of looking movies up on Google and like, what's this streaming on? And essentially owning all the streaming apps, and the movie's never on any of the apps. And it's like, what the fuck is going on right now? I hate when you want to watch a movie, you like can't. You can't find it. It's not on a streaming. Well, you can. And it just makes me mad. You pay all this money for streaming shit, and whenever you want to watch something, it's never available. The Drew Carey show, I've been looking to fucking stream that show for like 10 years, and it's never been on any streaming service ever. I check every year. Because I love that show. It's part of my childhood. I love the Drew Carey show. Every year. The only way to watch it is to buy it and have it sent to your fucking house. And that irritates the shit out of me. And I don't know why I never think of, stealing it off the internet like Brad does everything. But I think Brad needs to teach me how to do that, because I forgot how to do that. At one time I did that. I don't remember how to do it anymore.
Just Google, watch the Drew Carey show, and start clicking down websites. You'll find it.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
And maybe get some viruses while you're at it.
Christmas was great. Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah.
Actually, my Christmas was horrible. We were all sick. I was sick. Everyone was sick. Felt bad for the kids. They got kind of a shitty Christmas because we were all sick. I mean, they got cool
COVID?
gifts. I don't think so. I didn't test. I just got sick. I swear to God, I'm dying of cancer. And then I made a fucking doctor's appointment here, and that's really irritating. My wife did, and she's like, "Oh, I got you scheduled for a doctor's appointment. It's in March." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Well, that's the soonest we can get you." Like, what the fuck is?
You're gonna be better by then.
No, I swear to God, something's wrong with me. Like, something is legitimate. I am sick more than anybody ever. You've never met anybody that doesn't have ALS that is more sick than I am. Like, I am just the sickest person on the planet. I don't fucking get it, and it's just ramping up. And maybe it has to do with alcohol. I'm not saying it has to do with alcohol. It probably does. Mm-hmm. When I really look internally, it's like, what am I doing in my life? Well, getting hammered every night probably isn't the best thing for your immune system. I bet, man.
Why don't you go to a meeting?
And because I don't have a problem. I just love the taste of it. It's not a mental problem. I love it. But it's not like I'm addicted to it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I can't sit with those fucking animals because they have problems. I don't have a problem. I just love alcohol. It's not like I'm running from my childhood. All those people are using alcohol because they're losers. And I'm not using alcohol because I'm a loser. I'm using alcohol because I'm driving home and I'm like, oh, that I can hear it. I can just hear it. It's like the butterfly in my head. Just I can hear that noise, and it's like, oh, it sounds so good. And then that the first one, and then that first drink, oh, it tastes so good. It's beautiful. It's the most refreshing thing on the planet.
Well, what I would love is to have like an unlimited supply of Taco Bell and pizza and a carton of Marb Lights and a bunch of weed and just sit around forever and just watch funny movies. I love that. I can hear it. It's like a butterfly in my head. But I can't do it. Just can't do it. Maybe in the next life. Did you have a tree for Christmas?
We did. We had to put it on a table because my baby is a crazy person. And it's like living with this baby is like, I don't know, living with a fucking orangutan. He's just an animal. Everything. He's just a fucking animal. You
Wow.
can't. You can't leave him with anything.
Yeah.
The boys are fucking, dude, just a nightmare. So we had we have a fence that's 3 feet away from the table, and then the tree on the table, because you can't fucking ornaments. Fuck, dude, you can't have an ornament in baby reach. And he sticks everything in his mouth. Everything goes in his mouth.
Yeah.
Everything. I don't know how he hasn't broken all of his teeth out, because he just sticks things in his mouth and then walks around. It's like you're gonna fall, and that's gonna break all your fucking teeth out, because all you do is stick things in your mouth. Everything goes in his mouth. The last night it was fucking confetti strings, like I don't know, confetti strings, and Aurora was like, ah, and then I look and he's just chewing confetti. It's like, what are you doing? Get on, and then yeah.
It's kind of amazing that most babies survive.
It is insane. Babies survive.
Yeah.
He's dude. You turn around. I'll fucking go to the bathroom. Come back out. He's taken the clothes hamper, turned it upside down, used it as a stool to get on the chairs to get on the table. And you'll come in and he's fucking 3.5 feet in the air. Woo! It's like, Jesus Christ, get down! Fucking, oh my God. And no matter how many times he falls off things, he doesn't learn that that he's gonna hurt himself. He's like surprised every time he hurts himself, and it's like, maybe you shouldn't be standing on a fucking table. He fell off a chair the other day, and it was bad, right in front of me. And oh my God, I am surprised we didn't end up in the hospital. It was
yeah. I've heard parents tell me that their kid, falls and like straight upside down, head, boom.
Yeah.
And that they're just like, oh my God. And the kid just bounces right up and is fine. It's like, holy shit. It's craziness.
Babies, dog. Babies. He's cuter and shit, but he is a fucking animal. And so, yeah, the Christmas presents, it's just a shit show. Our house is a fucking shit show all the time.
Wow. Maybe something.
And then New Year's Eve, went to bed at 10 o'clock, New Year's Eve, I miss New Year's Eve. I haven't celebrated New Year's Eve in forever, and I miss big New Year's Eve parties.
Oh, fuck no. I don't. So stupid. The second after midnight, you're like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I can't believe it's 2023. That's insane.
2023. I'm excited. I couldn't be more optimistic. Fuck, I forgot what else I was going to say.
Well, rock and roll. So we had said like no presents, kind of,
Uh-huh.
We're at a weird place in our relationship. You know what I mean? It's like, why? It's stupid. You know what I mean? It's it's like we're working towards a goal. You know what I mean? Of being like having money and like accomplishing things and better houses and a better status in life. And it's like this Christmas present thing is just stupid. You know what I mean? And it's like, and then for me, it's like, I don't want people to buy me things. Do not. If you want to give me something, give me cash. But any gift you buy, I don't want. Like, I don't want it. You're either gonna fuck up something I do want, and you just bought me a shitty thing of that. And so don't do that, because I don't need it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna throw it away and go buy a better one, is what's gonna happen if I want that thing. But it's lame, because I say that and we agree to that, but then I can buy gifts for women. Women are so much easier to buy gifts for, because you can always go back to jewelry, and any woman will enjoy jewelry. If you give a diamond to someone, they will enjoy it. You know what I mean? You cannot fuck that up. You can't fuck it up. So that's what I just was like, let's go. I just told her, I was like, what do you want to, it was like 3 days before Christmas. I was like, I haven't bought you a gift because I'm not going to. Like, I was like, do you want something? I was like, do you want to go to the jewelry store and you can go buy something? She's like, yeah. And so we go to the jewelry store and she get her fucking which I thought was real weird here. Sus. I learned something about jewelry
You spend like
stores.
$8,000?
No, she got a good fucking ring, but it wasn't $8,000. But
Okay.
what I thought was sus is we're in there, and I was just like, whatever you want, just get something. And
Nice.
so she's
like
in
it.
there going through rings, and I'm playing with the kids, and we're in Fred Meyer's, so I'm like wandering out of the jewelry section and then back into the jewelry. Like, have you found anything? No. Okay, we're gonna keep walking around. You know what I mean? Come back like 5-10 minutes later, like, where you at with it? Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, look at this one. And I'm like, they take me up to this counter, and we bought wedding rings last year. And, so I know the store kind of where things are located. And I'm like, aren't we in the wedding ring section right here? Like, isn't this diamond rings for women for getting married? And they're like, oh, well, yeah, but it's the same thing. And I'm like, oh. And they're like, oh, no, you can women buy rings all the time that are wedding rings, but they're not wedding rings. Like the only thing that makes it a fucking wedding ring is it goes on this fucking finger. But if you want a diamond ring for something else, it's the same goddamn diamond ring. Okay. It's just you don't put it on that finger. And I'm like, oh, I thought there was like more to it. Like, oh no, these are diamond rings for weddings. And you do not buy that unless you're getting married. No, you buy that if you want a fucking ring. And so she's looking through wedding rings to just buy another ring, which I'm not pissed about that at all. I just thought it was weird. I'm like, oh, I thought there was like literally like, here's our wedding rings. Here's our diamond rings to just have a diamond ring. Here's the birthstone rings. Like, no, the wedding rings people buy wedding rings, not for weddings.
I see what you're saying.
I didn't know that. Did you know that? Is that like trippy to you at all?
I guess I think I probably would have leaned more towards what you thought too. I think one time in my life I've been in a jewelry store shopping because my go-to for gifts for women isn't jewelry, other than that
it's
one
the
time.
easiest thing, Doug, and it's the
I
easiest
feel like I'm
thing.
gonna fuck it up though.
No, I've gotten her now 3 rings. She likes rings, and so. But she's always had shitty rings. She's young and she just had crappy, cheap fucking rings. And so that was, I think, my first gift for her, really. Like a first real gift was a fucking ring. And I just went and got something I thought looked cool. And then
Interesting.
I think I guessed on her finger size. And then they're just like, yeah, and if it doesn't fit, they can just bring it in and get it resized.
Yeah.
She fucking loved it. It's the easiest gift. It's expensive, but it's the easiest gift. You don't like literally no thought. You don't have to be like, and they are going to love it more than a gift that is like a brilliant gift that, you thought about something when they weren't expecting it and then went and bought it and hid it under the bed for a month. You know what I mean? You're like, God, this is a good gift. A diamond ring beats that gift every time. You know what I mean? Like a woman.
I don't know how much rings are. How much is a diamond ring?
Under
$1,000?
Yeah. So like pretty much like low end shit you're going to get is like 350, like low end, like the bottom of the bottom. And then you're going to step up at like 600. Then you're going to make another step up at like 900 and then like 1,200 and then like 2,000 and then like 4,000.
We're way out. No, yeah, that's crazy.
And the cool thing we did learn about Fred Meyer's, which I think is really dope actually, is for women, if you buy a wedding ring, you can, like, let's say you spend $2,000 on a wedding ring, on your engagement ring. You can go back in and spend $2,000 more and they'll take your ring. And now you have $4,000 you can buy a ring. Okay. And you can just keep upgrading your ring. So you can just like go in and just like, oh, I spent $2,000 for this. Let's turn this into a $4,000 ring.
Right.
And I actually like, so just like kind of owning gold, and I know you're getting Jude, like what the actual value is there, but I think it's kind of cool. Like after buying her, now I've bought her 3 diamond rings. And after on the third, it's like, I like this. This is cool. It's like a sustainable value thing. It'll always be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she gets to like flaunt it. But it's like cool. It's like we own diamonds. You know what I mean? Like we own and I feel like I kind of own them too. It's like this is cool. This is cool that
Blood diamonds.
yes.
What do you think the problem with gold is?
Well, it's gold too.
Yeah,
Wait, what do you
there's
mean?
no problem owning gold. It goes up.
I don't get what you're saying. I don't know if I said something and now I'm forgetting what I said. And
You said you get like ripped off with gold.
No. Okay, jewelry. Think about it. There's no way if you spend $2,000 on a ring, it's not actually worth that. You know what I mean? Like you're paying off the jewelry store. You know what I mean? Like it isn't like a bullion cube to where it's how much money is this worth? And it's like, this is this amount of money. You go into a jewelry store, you spend $2,000. You probably are actually only buying $500, and $1,500 of that is just, just froofiness. Like it's not actually, the value isn't there.
Okay, and then you said, so people buy engagement rings and then they buy an actual wedding ring? They're two different rings?
Well, you do have two rings. So the way, like if you're getting married, the way it works is you get a ring and you put that ring on. And that's your engagement ring, I think is what it's called. Yeah. And then there's a second ring. And it goes, a married woman, after she's married, has two rings on this finger. And one of them's really small. They're two separate rings, and some people get them welded together after they get married. They take the rings in and they weld them together, and it's two rings. But a lot of people, like my wife, it's just two rings. She can take both rings off. I didn't know that until I got married. I didn't realize it was two rings.
I didn't know that either.
You have an engagement ring and a wedding ring. And I can't remember the order. Talk to a woman, she'll explain it to you. The order in which it's supposed to go.
I'm not going to talk to a woman about that.
Well, if you ever are wondering how it works, any woman will be able to answer that.
Okay, good to know. Interesting.
Anyways, that I really didn't even mean to go that direction at all. Where I meant to go was I didn't get a gift. Like I didn't get a gift from her, and I don't want a gift from her. One, I
don't want a gift from anybody.
It would be like, she'd be like, can I have some money? And like, for what? To buy you a gift? It's like, well, I'll just go buy myself a gift. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, but I'm excited because in the last like few days, I'm like, I didn't get a gift. I was like, I can get a gift. Like I can get a gift now. And I'm excited about what I'm going to buy. And I don't know what I'm going to buy, but I think I'm either going to, three things I want. I either want a new gun, and I really would like a Kimber 1911. Really want that. I really want a Kimber 1911. That's an expensive fucking gun. You're looking at least about $1,200 for Kimber 1911. A new guitar or a new amp. But the problem is I'm to a point now where my next music investments are going to be very expensive. Like I already have all the bass shit covered. You know what I mean? I got all the speakers, guitars, amps, drum set. That shit's all covered. So now the next purchases are like, oh, we're getting something cool as fuck. Like I know this is only exciting to me. You're not going to give a shit. No one's going to give a shit. But there's these amps, Marshall amp. You've seen them. It's the most notorious amp on the planet. A Marshall amp, 4 speakers, black, gold lining around it. They're like this fucking tall, you know. A JCM like 800. There's a few of them, but like an old 1970s, 69 to 81 JCM 800 tube amp. You're looking at probably about $4,000, and I want one so fucking bad, like so goddamn bad, and it would be so cool. Music guys would just come into if you had that, and a music guy walked by, he'd be like, "Oh shit, dog!" It would be like having the fucking Shelby GT 500, you know, and a car guy just by, "Oh shit, dog." And you're like, yeah, I got that shit. I don't know. Okay. I'm excited to go buy myself a gift. But the problem is with those gifts, now I'm in this weird, I can't spend that amount of money. Like it scares me to spend that amount of money. It's like, that's a frivolous spend. And I should probably have $100,000 in the bank before I go make a purchase like that. Because $4,000 is a lot of fucking money.
Well, yeah. I mean, but are you gonna? And you're not gonna use it to make $4,000.
Oh no, I don't
So
make
there's no
any money
return.
off music. But okay. I was listening to the Adam Carolla show, and a guy was arguing, and I took it in my way. But they were talking about like it started with, you spend a third of your life sleeping, buy a nice fucking bed. You know what I mean? And then Adam Carolla went on, and he's like, not only your bed, your bathrobe. He's like, spend money on a fucking bathrobe. Second thing, slippers. Spend money in slippers. You know what I mean? These things are okay to spend a lot of money on. He's like, you want to spend $800 on a robe? Do it. You're going to use it a lot. You know what I mean? And you want to spend $4,000 on a bed? Fucking do it. Because you're going to spend a lot of your life. It's going to get used. And the guy, his guest, was like, man, I spent my whole life really wanting a drum set. And he's like, I never fucking bought a drum set. Other things, blah, blah. And he's like, why? Like, it makes you happy. You know what I mean? It makes you happy to have that. And yeah, I would feel good about a JCM 800. It'd be amazing.
Right.
It would make me feel really good. And it wouldn't make me any money, but I would love it. I would love it more than anything. And
Yeah,
I'd love it more than like an 80-inch TV. Like that to me is a frivolous that's kind of stupid. You could make the same argument. Well, you're going to watch it a bunch. You're going to use it. But it's like, yeah, but a fucking 50-inch TV does the same goddamn thing. You know what I mean? It does the same fucking thing.
Yeah, I guess I'm not too tempted to buy things like that. I don't know. I mean, I'll drop $800 on a kilo of silver. But like, I have a 55-inch TV that I bought in 2015 still. It still works. I have the same snow shovel. I think I stole it from my parents' house. I've never bought another one. I just don't go buy stuff like that very often. It's very rare. I wish I had a drum set, but then it's like, I always feel like these are things that are just going to end up collecting dust, so I just don't buy them.
You should buy a drum set, dog. You have money.
There's no return on investment.
But it's purely for enjoyment.
Yeah.
And it's a cool thing to do. People like, if you did it, you could, play it in front of a girl and she'd be like, oh, you are interesting. And you can talk about more than just movies. You have a drum set and you can play the drums.
Okay. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm not playing it in front of anybody, but it could be a conversation starter, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. And you would like it. Would you not enjoy it? Would you not walk by it and be like, that's pretty cool? Like, that's cool right there. That's cool.
And I feel like I'd walk by it and I'd be like, you are slacking. You haven't played that thing in 3 days.
Good. Then it's going to give you, some sloth vibes. And you'll be like, I got to better myself and I got to do this. And you just, whenever you get that feeling, then you just sit down. I get that feeling all the time. And I just I should go play drums. I should.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I'm not buying one. I need less things, not more. I need to downsize.
Buy a drum set, dog.
I'm not buying one.
I think you deserve a drum set. That dude that got caught at the University of Idaho, he looks
exactly what I was going to bring up.
He looks like a fucking murderer. Like, it's 0% like, oh, that's surprising that guy killed people. No, that guy looks. That is a dude 100% you see and you're like, I don't trust that person.
And he's studying criminal justice.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Why do people act exactly like they look? It blows my mind. Why are people... You would think that wouldn't hold true, but it's always true. If you see someone, you're like...
Racist.
I know how they act. I know how they act. You can see his personality in the picture. You're
saying that because everyone looks guilty in a mugshot.
No.
It's the lighting. They use guilty lighting. It's called guilty lighting.
Everyone acts exactly as they look. It's weird. I don't get it.
You should not be a cop. You should not be a cop.
They do. Do you not agree with me? They do.
I know what you're saying.
They act exactly like they look. You see fucking a picture of Henry Winkler, you're like, I know what he's going to be like. Yep, he's exactly like that person. And then you see a picture, everyone acts how they look. Tom Cruise looks like how he acts. Exactly. You look exactly how you act. Vince looks exactly how he acts.
Like Nicholson.
Everyone does. Everyone does. And that guy 100% murdered those people. No, you just see it and you're like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I can just imagine the amount of times in his life he's walked away from someone and they've been like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
Like
I'd
that.
like to put a bullet in his head.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I'd like
It's
to
nutty.
shoot him in the fucking head. And I'm still against the death penalty, and I stand on that platform, but I'd like to fucking shoot him in the face.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. That's a brutal one to hit Idaho. That's
Dude, I look, I have a poster on my wall of the last podcast on the left. I've been down every rabbit hole for serial killers and watched all kinds of stuff and listened to all kinds of podcasts. Moore Murray, Lost Podcast on the left, all the podcasts about Ed Gein and Columbine and Bundy and Dahmer and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and on and on and on. And it's amazing and it's fun. But I don't know, when I went to the Museum of Death in New Orleans, it wasn't what I expected it was going to be, and it gave me a sick feeling of people that just, like, are way too in love with serial killer stuff, and they had, like, strands of OJ's wife's hair, and I'm just like, this is not that exciting anymore that it's, like, right in front of my face. And then that thing in Idaho seemed like, even though it's not like in our backyard, it like was way too close to home, being that my buddy who I graduated with, one of them was his cousin, and it's like, yeah, but that has nothing to do with you, Brad. But it's like that everybody just piles on to these serial killers. It's just like, it's just too close to home for me now. I don't think it's that like glorious, and that women fall for these serial killers. But whoa. It was just too close to home. I don't think there's anything like romantic or appealing about that fucking guy. But we do think that about Ted Bundy, and we'll watch Zac Efron play him in a fucking Netflix movie. We love that.
Well, it's just because you're semi-connected to it. If it was, give it 10 years and a separation, and it'll be just like any other murder. It's like, why is
I don't think so.
Casey Anthony fucking, if Casey Anthony happened in Sandpoint, you would feel way different about that story. Way fucking different. But it's so far removed. It's interesting. Like, oh man, what? I can't. But blah 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 blah.
Yeah. That shit.
Like, look at. I think prime example is, remember how Dylan and Shasta Groney. Do you remember like when that was happening? It was different. And now when you like revisit that story, it seems more like a Ed Gein, Ed Kemper, or Gein Kemp. Like it's more in that realm of like notorious, crazy fucking people. But when it was happening to North Idaho, Eastern Washington, it hit different. Now when you go back to it, it's like, man, that. I just, like a few years ago, I listened to a podcast all about that, and I was like, God damn it, that shit was bananas. That was.
It's like there's fucking dumb fucking people that will like, almost idolize like the Columbine shooters. People, women fall for serial killers and get married to them, and then dumb men like can idolize these guys. But it's like anybody who was actually in that school is not doing that. And it's like, I don't know, it's just, and Moscow U of I is like a sister city of Sandpoint. It's like everybody from Sandpoint went there. It's like 80% of the people. And I was watching some guy on the news, and he's just like, and it's like 4 people were stabbed. And he's like, this person is like a complete monster. By the time you get to the 4th person, the amount of adrenaline and things that are physically affecting you at that point is like, this person's like super, super fucked up. And it's like, who the fuck could possibly do that? It's just insane. And I'd like to kill him. But, it's just crazy. It was kind of a dark way to end the year, kind of. I pulled myself out of it. But it was just like, I can't imagine. Till the world blows up, that's not going to be ever forgotten in fucking Moscow at that school. Ever.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it did suck. It's fucking crazy. I don't know. I'm kind of lost. I lost it on like with serial killer stuff. Maybe if it's a fictional thing, that's fine. Like I love True Detective, but like I don't know. People just fanboy out. It's weird.
Yeah.
Especially girls. Girls love it.
Yeah, men do too.
Yeah, they do too. I mean, I did, but
Very popular in the podcasting world.
yeah.
Boom.
You didn't go to Dust Mice last night?
No, I wanted to. Fucking.
Just curious.
Yeah. If it would have been on the west side, I would have 100% gone. But, yeah, we played music last night, and I did not want to drive over to Jansen Beach. That sounded fucking terrible.
What a dick.
Yeah. It probably would have been the right thing to do, but yeah.
Dude, I mean, I'll go into it. I'll go into just this part, but I needed music this week that wasn't about love.
Uh-huh.
And it was a hard thing to find. It's just been a weird month or two for Brad, but I lived off of Creedence and Pink Floyd. And some Flogging Molly. And
what a terrible band.
well, okay, you got any other suggestions?
I gave you suggestions. You didn't like any of them.
They didn't work. But some of your suggestions helped me then get to the other ones. But
Pink Floyd and Creedence Clearwater. How did you need that as a suggestion?
I didn't think of Pink Floyd until you talked about OK Computer.
Okay.
But I probably listened to more Pink Floyd this week since since I was like 17. I fucking just it helped. It helped a lot. It's just beautiful, beautiful.
I've been
music.
listening to a lot of country music, 90s country. I feel different about 90s country now. I really enjoy it. I used to hate it so much.
Huh.
It's very catchy, and they're very well done songs.
Of course, if you want music that's not about love, it was easy to just go like 50 Cent, Young Jeezy, Lil Wayne, and just go gangster rap style. But it was like getting me too jacked up, and it was getting my blood pumping too fast, and I needed to bring it back down. And even Flogging Molly gets me too fucking hyped, and I'm like, you need to relax. Back to the Creedence, back to Pink Floyd. It's a problem.
Rock and roll, dog.
Rock and roll, dog.
You ready to wrap this thing up?
Yeah, I got shit to do.
Yeah. Well, episode 96. We love you guys. Thanks for stopping in. I feel like it's kind of an odd episode, like an odd timing going on with our conversations. But it's probably my fault because I partied a little too hard last night. Kind of feel like a balloon. But episode 96, we love you. I am Eric. This is Brad at erickandbradshow@gmail.com. You can send what you think detrimental means. I would love to hear what you guys think. Until next time, we'll see you guys later. Okay, bye.